You found some food in your jacket? What? I got questions. People normally find money in their jacket. What's food doing in there? At some point you're just like, oh cool, some food. I'll pocket this. And then you forgot about it. It's a little weird to me. To each their own though. I don't judge much. That's exactly what happened. Cool. All right, cables. God damn it. I need cables to make cables. Chicken tender sandwich right about an hour ago. Dude, boneless, skinless chicken breast by like a 5-pound bag for like, I don't know, $6 or $7. It's not that much. They're frozen. Fry them up. Get some bread, toast both sides, a little bit of butter, some Worcestershire sauce. That's all you need. Bit of mayonnaise if you're that kind of person. Sure. A little bit of lettuce. Fuck, I'll make you one. It's a slower belt, so it just it clogs itself up. I like it. You make cables. Yeah, I guess the whole lot of you can be a Mark II. Why not? And then we'd get a bit fancy with it. These lifts are too good. Be great if you do like a really cool S-bend. But okay. And then power-wise, I think I was going for something like that, right? Because I'd have a double gate deal. Sorta. Ta-da! Cables. Pretty happy about that. I really like these, the riser guys. Those are way good. Okay, so back to business. Wires and cables. And was this all Mark II? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. You need 200 cable, like 168 cables. So steel, that's gonna require coal and iron, I'm assuming. I'll make a few extra.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Improved Xeno Zapper. That will be a equipment thing, right? The Xeno Basher requires 2 Xeno Zappers. What the fuck? Sure, I guess. Yeah, I can have the chainsaw, a healing item, and the zapper. That's nice. Some more cable, wires. 500 wires for you. Why? In a modular frame. What the fuck? The Yeti cooking stream. I could do it. I could do it. I can cook. I can't really cook. I'm not so good at cooking. I try, and I learn. I do what I can. Okay. Stun rod, boys. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Let's bash something. I want to bash. Let's bash. I don't know where. Let's reheat a frozen pizza stream. Let's doctor up a frozen pizza to make it edible. I wanna smash something. More like an advent stun lance. Call it what you want. It sounds cool. Alright, well, I'll build my way up later. It's not significantly stronger. God, I hate how they lead so well. Should be just like one more hit for that guy. My first death. No. Okay, that's fine. That dude's just got like a health left. It's not a whole lot stronger. I expected it to be a lot stronger. I'm disappointed. Fresh donuts? Fresh donuts are great. There were some really nice ones that I had in Germany. There was a couple of the Rivas there make fresh donuts in the mornings. Fuck, they're so good. Where'd the other guy go? What, did he run off or something? Chicken shit, bitch. He's afraid. He knows I'll fuck him up. Vroom. All right. Well. Found a power slug at least. Favorite type of donut, glaze is the only true option. Ugh. There's a whole world of donuts. Choosing a favorite's pretty tough. Definitely not just standard glaze though. Oh, God, hi. Ooh, another yellow one. Yes, a high ground. You underestimate my power. And also their bad pathfinding. They're just like, I have the high ground, but I'm just gonna jump off of it. Okay. Aren't you a shiny dog? Fucking whump. That's pretty satisfying having to just charge into this thing. Ah, yeah. Could really go for some nuts though. I cut off your URL because you're fancy A. Fancy. And that's Twitch's thing, not Nightbot. Twitch itself doesn't recognize that fancy A as a proper character for a URL, I guess. I'll free you. Yes. And there's another one up there, I think? I can totally eat this bacon stuff that's like everywhere. Wait, you don't? Oh, you do stack. You just don't automatically stack in my hand. Alright then. Chop down this tree and get it out of the way real quick. Relax, it's fine. Everything's cool. What a terrible trick this is. Game, you do this on purpose. Haha, we'll make the player think they can go up there, but they actually slide off because it's just too steep to climb and they'll fall right into this poison shit plant thing. Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you. I don't need your slug badly enough. Joke's on you, game. There's one up there that I'd like to get, though. I don't just want to build this nasty, ugly tower to get up there to it. You walk by a gray diamond-shaped plant with a purple center gives crude oil. Okay. Two hits. That variable damage. I think that's the one I'm after. How'd I get on the complete other side of it, though? What? Ooh, that is just deep enough. These snails I craft into power cells that allow me to overclock my equipment. This one I might have to climb up to. Would it be better to just use that spiral staircase? Yeah, probably. Don't think I have the materials to get this one. Cheese it! Stairs left, maybe? Can I like alternate with stairs left and stairs right? Does it work like that? No, not really. Okay. I wasn't sure. Use belts to get up. Or even the conveyor pull's stackable. But like has to snap to an input output, so I'd have to put down like a splitter or something. I see. Because I don't think the lift, you don't have a ladder or anything. Stairs left. Almost. Yeah, I think the conveyor pull's stackable if I just build a line of those, because they have a ladder on the side of them, so I could just like... And then that's that. No! We must go higher. Did it. But yeah, because then I could do a just like pull and then a pull from some other location and then just belt across and then ride it up. Something to keep in mind. Ooh. Well, actually, let me get back up here. We'll exit down the other side of this arch. Because home's this way anyway. What a view, eh? Man. Oh, you're this. Oh, hi. Ooh. What you got up here? Hiding anything cool? No, they don't care about that. They don't care about that either. I'm not convinced you guys have a purpose to guard anything here. Hello, McBagels. Saw the Subnautica floater video, really liked it. You deserve more attention. Thank you very much. The video really took off. Not really sure how or why, but okay. The YouTube algorithm works in strange ways. Of course, like, the no-effort video like that takes off, whereas everything else that I do and edit heavily doesn't, but such is life, I suppose. Happy to have you here regardless. Welcome. It was tier 5 I needed for that, right? Maybe I don't have that there. I'm not sure. That could also be steel production. Well, no, I probably need a bunch of room for steel production. That might have to be, like, way back there somewhere. We'll see. People shared it because funny. Yeah, maybe. I would ordinarily know, but YouTube changed the way that the dashboard works, and their new dashboard doesn't really delve into the metrics about where people came from and all that. It's just like, external source. Cool. Which one? Well, I can't tell you that. Okay. Whereas the other dashboard would be like, yeah, you know, this many views came from Twitch, this many came from Facebook, this one came from, you know, the Czech Facebook site, and this one came from a Japanese Facebook site, and this one came from MySpace somehow, and it's like, oh wow, okay, cool. And then I could break that out and check the demographics and age groups and all that if I really wanted to, but the new one's just like, no, you can't view any of that. They simplified it way super heavily. Probably heading off in 15 minutes or so. Good stream so far. Looking forward to the vids later to catch up. Hey, all right. Thanks for stopping in. Nice to see you. Hope you have a good one. But yeah, the VODs will be up on YouTube. Half the stream today and the second half will be up tomorrow. That's how I typically do it. So, I guess we'll make the power slugs. There was researching how to do the yellow slug, I think, right? Tier 3, oh, purple shards. Oh, okay. I don't understand. Purple shards. It's like, I can already make power shards. But I guess just out of the green ones. I don't know how to make them out of the purple. Okay, that actually makes sense. So I have to put the yellow power slug in, and then I learn how to research turning the yellow power slugs into the... Okay. Caterium ore research is done.
New technologies have been developed based on this new element, primarily in power and electronics, and can now be accessed in Hub Tier 3.
Hub Tier 3, power and electronics, Caterium technology. Ooh! More inventory slots, Caterium ingots, quick wire, power pole Mark II, blade runners, an exoskeleton for your lower legs that assists your movement, allowing you to sprint faster and jump higher. Also dampens the impact of landing, and I can scan for it. What? Okay, cool, sold. Easy peasy. Wire, cable, reinforced plates, already got all that automated. Rotors are a bit of a trick. That's rods and screws. Have to make those by hand still. But alright. Should have a lot of screws here. Oh, yes. Loads of screws. I need some cables. Load of cables. Some wire. A bunch of wire. And when they get a nice centralized storage area, all the outputs will fly into there. We'll have like the second row of walls will just be like the double or maybe even triple outputs. Or throughputs rather. And just storage containers everywhere. Oh, that'll be so good. Or I have, depending on how fast the logic circuits are, I can just have everything just go into that and the logic sorts it and outputs. So it'll be like a distribution hub of sorts. So there's that, and those. And then rotors. Although I think it's rotors and stators come together to make motors. So at some point I'll have to automate this as well. Look at that, just enough. Bingo bango.
Caterium acquisition unlocked, additional to new equipment, building and parts utilizing basic Caterium properties. R&D insisted on inflating your pocket dimension.
Whoa. So much space. Okay, Caterium's a bit far away. But okay. Exoskeleton I assume I make here. Quick wire, modular frames, and rotors. Alright. What's the logic with the research? You give the ship stuff and you get more tech. Yeah, there's like a big central colony somewhere out there, and I was sent to this planet to colonize it a little bit and to send them resources. So I have the space elevator that I send really fancy stuff up to unlock future tiers, and then within those tiers I send stuff off via ship up there, and it drops stuff off and I get new techs and stuff. I wanted... Right, need more rods and stuff. So there's some rods. Perhaps I got enough plates. Grab some more screws. What was it for the rotors? Screws and rods. So I'd still have the splitter, which comes up through the middle on this bit here. And outputs. Probably way up there, and then I have another splitter, and that one also outputs up there, and both of them would be really nearby to go into a constructor. And then its output Maybe stays up there and the stairs could perhaps go around. I don't know. That'll be probably the next project. Tear down the space elevator and rebuild. I think we had a clip somewhere for it. I think Shabby clipped it. Don't jump off like that. What'd I jump off of? I miss it every time. What did I jump off of? What, like the stairs? What's wrong with doing it like that? What's wrong with it? Just no? And then 3 frames and 50 quick wire. Okay. And the quick wire, just a matter of melting down the ingots. Which I'll need more ore for. This 20 I don't think is enough. Although that is quite fast to make. Yeah, only like half of it. So let's head out quick, because I want to get these done. I think there was some over here that was like 823 away or so. Let's grab a little more concrete for the construction also, because I'll probably end up doing a little bit of building out there. Concrete, which is over here now. Right. Damn, this thing's loud. It doesn't need to be on all the time, so it just powers on when it needs to be. So it just keeps starting up and stopping. That's... yeah, that'll have to be fine. Okay. Before you go, I was right about that area about being a noob trap. Nice amounts of iron, but everything is a mile away. That's definitely the feeling that I had for it. It just seemed way too convenient otherwise. But that's fine. I mean, you can make the conveyor belts and everything and just have them go across everywhere. It's not the greatest. Is there a slug back there? No, that's Is that one of those poison flower shits? What are you? This map is not generated, no, it's handcrafted, a bit like the Subnautica map. There's 3 starting biomes in it. Oh, that's a bit awkward, but you know what? That'll work. Sorry, the man. Oh, you're just these. Oh, that's something special. I thought that was something new and special. Damn it. I just wanted to put the pasture away. Pet, 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 pet. It's fine. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Cute doggy. Mm. If you tell me it'll follow you and bring you random stuff, it has a 1-slot inventory. Ooh. Not sure how to go about taming it though. I try to pet them and nothing happens. Maybe because they're already freaked out or something. Can't imagine why. Holy shit. Found a vein. Next. Okay, so there's 2 bits right here. That's quite cool. You're not what I want. I need this one. This is why you bring a bunch of stuff with you all the time. Hello. Caterium. Yeah. Okay, bye then. Fucking weird people living around here, let me tell you. They're friendly enough, but they're strange as hell. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Okay. But you have this big rock in the way that I can't do anything about. What was that? I'm not really sure. They just hang out. I had never killed one, so I don't know if they drop anything or what their story is. Also need to get the conveyor belt going. What does stacker cost? Yeah, a little too much for my liking. Alright. Because I'm going to do like what I did with the coal, where I have it up. Elevated a bit. So I can still run underneath it. So I don't have to worry about it later on. I can just go beneath it. Don't think I'd be able to drive beneath it. I don't think it's high enough for that, but maybe. I don't really know what I'd be doing way out here. Then I'd be like, I need to drive. And we'll come back for the power. The power's a lot easier to move. Get the fuck out of here, you jerks. And I got plenty of carapace armor to make that armor stuff too. I've had that research for a little while now. Limestone. We're almost back. I can see the elevator. Can't afford. Damn. Well, I'll be back then. It's pretty much directly west from the space elevator. If I click and hold while building the belt, does it make a taller pole? If I make a belt, oh maybe. Like, does it just do it for? I think as soon as I click, it starts building, but I'll try that. Because that saved me a lot of trouble. Ooh, I got some distance to go still. It did not feel like it went out that far. Wow, we got a big distance to go still. But Caterium. This is when you use trucks and set up a supply line. Yeah, good luck getting a truck through this environment. No thanks. Hello, Haley Eve Online. How you doing? A few stacks of plates. I'll grab another stack of concrete, wire, and cable. Plenty on. Because, yeah, I can build trucks. I can make tractors, truck stations. But, like, I don't know how. I'd have to build, like, this really crazy road that requires just as much building. So it's like, instead of building the road, I may as well just build a conveyor belt and power, you know? And there's also trains that were brought into the recent update. The trains could be maybe worth, depending, I don't know. Like, you set up a little Caterium spots and you've got some of it being crafted and some of it being just melted down. And all of it goes into, like, the train depot or something. I've always been curious about EVE Online. I never really ever looked into it too much, because it's another one of those massive time sink of a games, and I've got plenty of those. I think we're just on the other side of this little trench, I guess. Oh. Don't make me build concrete ramps everywhere. I don't wanna. There we go. Oh, there we are. One of the games that if you're compulsive min-maxer, you might not be heard from again. Okay, a lot of min-max opportunity in it then. Yeah, no, as soon as I click it builds. There's also Late Dangerous, I think it was. That's another sort of similar style of game, I think. But I think that one, that's more about PvP. Just speedrun to trains, all logistics will be solved. I don't know, though. Like, because you'd have to put down the tracks and everything, too, right? Yeah, but trains. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing this too many more times. Because man, this is quite an investment, both time and resource wise. No. Like, I still gotta go back and run power. Maybe after I get this set up and I see about doing the trucks, I'll see about potentially getting a truck route. Just to see, but I kind of feel like that'll be just as much of an ache to do. Eve is more of an MMORPG on a single shard, not a real-time strategy. Elite Dangerous is a flight sim in space. Okay. I know one of those games, like, it took a lot of time and in-game money to, like, get a ship, and if you died, you could potentially just lose the ship or something like that. But I'm not, I'm not entirely sure which one that was, or if that's really true or what. Okay, so there's that. Now the power. But the power will be really easy. The power is super fast. That's Eve? Okay. Yeah, damn it. So Elite Dangerous isn't just a PvP game? Because I was under the impression that it was, like, it's a very similar game to, like, EVE Online, except it's got a heavy focus in PvP. So, like, you're creating, like, little space guild type things, and you like, go against other ones, and you wage war against each other and stuff, and... Like, there's a little bit of non-PvP stuff, but it was really light and just basic, just to get you going a little bit, but PvP was definitely the main focus. Maybe I'm wrong in that. I could just put the power line on the belt. Fascinating. You spent 6 weeks building your Titan, flew it for a week, and said you're done. Oh. Is there just not much to do then? Like, significant time investment for really no reason? Oh, made it. Yeah, these wires, they're super duper long. That's why this is a lot easier to do. The conveyor belt sucks to do in comparison. And, because I don't really have a cool spot for power lines yet, just sort of in the middle and connect to whatever you can. Cool. So eventually we'll get some Caterium in from that line out there, which for the moment we'll park. Encroaching. Still, I think you're too close to the smelter. Probably still a little too close. Yeah, alright. Cool. And then storage container, because why not? Need a few more plates. And we'll have him just dump into there for the moment. At some point, I'll get a building for them. But that might be a minute. Because I got other stuff I want to do. Well, yeah, a lift, but I want it to be also elevated so I can still go beneath it and all that. There. So eventually, that'll be doing its thing. Okay. So the next project, I think, is getting the, what was it, modular frames or rotors? Both, really. Running 10 accounts for 6 weeks to mine minerals for Titan burns you out good. Why so many accounts? Like multi-boxing wise, so you're mining more at once? Or is there like a limit to what you can mine in a week or something? You could do non-PvP if you like exploring and scenery, but if you don't find getting a solar system before any other player fun, then there's no real engaging non-PvP content for Elite. Elite can be a very pretty game, especially in VR. It's awesome in the correct original usage of the term. A Titan is usually a guild endeavor. Okay. You soloed your first... You soloed your Titan build, mining for a year solo? Fuck that. That's insane. Our yellow slug research done? Yes, it is.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into 2 power shards that function with current Fixit technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Hub Tier 2. Yellow shards. More plates. Okie dokie. Man, I got these first couple tiers on lockdown. No problem. Jump pads, they do what you'd expect. One of them springs you up, I think. One of them springs you across. And then there's also a jelly one that you can land into that absorbs the fall damage. Pretty cool. Haven't built them yet, and I might one day. Maybe I have like an upper story type thing and I have just a door up there and I just boing, jump up to it or something so I don't have to use stairs. Because I don't think there's an elevator that I can use. And we'll keep this biomass as biomass. Because apparently, I use just normal biomass for stuff. This limestone, I'll dump. Don't need it. The yellow slug. Oh, one slug turns to 2. Alright. So I've got 6 power cells now. And since I have infinite coal still, I'll go ahead and boost this, because why not have gross excess? It's not harming anything. The environment will be alright. Food-wise... don't have a whole lot, but there we go. So yes, if I wanted to do modular frames, plates and rods, and then also rotors, rods and screws. So rods I'll need to have split off and go to 2 different areas, one for rotors, one for frames. Put the power plant in the water to cool them down. Yeah, that's why. just kind of curious why I could. No particular reason. At some point I'll have like a cool power station type thing and they'll all be in there and all that. I might get that second miner going and just have a second line of rods doing its thing. Because having you split off so much, I'm not sure is the way forward. Yeah, and that's that. So I'd have to go back to like what I had before earlier on. Okay, so delete you. And you. We need the splitter. And I think I can probably just put the Mark II belts on my hotbar. I could not have the lift on this side, but I could on this side. So it goes up, probably way up, but we'll see. This other one, I think I was also going to have go way up though. But if I do that, we're in the way of a storage container. So we'd have to like belt around and go up with you. And of course these are like these are just in the worst possible spot. Why not split after I go up? I'm about to think about doing that. I got the storage container and stuff in the way, but I could have the belt just come out around up and then split up there. Because otherwise, splitting down here, this is... I think just plain and simple won't work, and I think I might have to go up to another story. So rip that out. You come out and around. Or no, there's no room over there. Yeah, you have to come out over here. Mark II. Up a bunch, but I don't know how much. We'll go out that way for now. More stairs. I guess we'll do crazy walkway type deal. One of these T crossings. And then more ramps. And then a bend. And then more ramps. I'm leaning pretty heavily toward just going with jump pads. Do they use power? I assume so. Put a lift outside the building? There is no lift. Or do you mean window out and lift up the side outside? I don't know. Why don't I? Why don't I do that? I could just do that. Just window and out. That's so much simpler. But we don't do simple here. Goddamn, you must be new. Purple fishy. I don't do smart, okay? And then just... because we're at a half tile here. I guess just a walkway straight. I really want just guardrails, like, in a pretty bad way. Well, actually, you may as well just be a bridge walkway. Okay.